Well, first of all, for those of you who may not know what PS3 stands for, well, the P is for piquing someone's interest. S is for show them the plan or show them your business overview or show them your video. And 3, well, that's for a three-way call. But now, I added a little bit to that. I use a special text, a very attractive flyer that we basically put in a text format, and by piquing a person's interest, we send them that flyer. And on that flyer, we'll have a particular video that we want them to take a look at. They just click that video to see the plan, to see your business. And after then, we do a three-way call. So let me bring it home for you. So let's just say, again, I want all of you to do a few things here. First, again, I like to teach what can work with everybody. See, everybody doesn't know how to use a lead capture page. Everybody's not on Facebook or can master Facebook, if you will, marketing. Now, are these great tools? Sure they are. Are they effective? Sure they are. And some people are creating some massive success using them. But as for me, I'm what you call old school. Do I like some of the new stuff? Sure I do. But I'd rather do what can work for everyone. And you know what I found out? Everybody knows how to talk on the phone and say hi, and everybody knows how to text. And everybody knows how to do a three-way call. So I don't want to teach something personally that only a few people can do and not create massive duplication. I want to teach something that all can do and create wealth building duplication. So first things first, I want you to go back to old school methods. I want you to look at your phone. I want you to write down your top 50 people in your phone. Please don't prejudge them, because it's not about those names that you see in your phone. It's actually about the people they know. We'll get to that later. But write down those top 50 people. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to write 10 people for Monday and 10 people for Tuesday, 10 people for Wednesday, 10 for Thursday, and 10 for Friday. See, I'm going to only train you to work about 60 to 90 minutes a day, total, period. Don't be spending 4 and 8 hours, breaking your neck just to make a couple extra dollars or some life-changing money. You can do it with very laser-focused 60, 90-minute time frames. Now, so you wrote down those 10 names over 5 days, right? You got a sheet of paper and write them down. Don't tell me they're in your phone and take the lazy approach, because please, everything I'm telling you now has been tried and proven. I've been doing this 20 years. I want you to be successful, but it's up to you to be coachable. If you are, follow that first step. Now, look at those names. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call those names, or you're going to call those names, and we're going to call people and just kind of use different scripts. I'm going to use one in particular for this training. And before you do any of that, you're going to call your, if you will, your success leaders. Some of you call them your upline, and you're going to role play first. See, most people don't teach that. And when you don't role play, well, you're kind of nervous. Some of you, it's your first time. You don't know what you're doing yet. And you won't have the success that I know you're looking for. I want you to role play with your success leaders. Or you can even give me a call of my top executives, and we'll show you how to do it as well. So it's going to go something like this. You wrote down your names. We're going to call people, and you're going to say, hey, Bob. I'm going to use Bob, for example. Normally I use Sally, but maybe she's mad at me or something. So I'm using Bob today. How you doing, man? Bob gonna go, what's up, Jonathan? Listen, Bob, did I catch you at a good time? I really need to talk to you about something important. Pause and wait for their answer. Because some of you are going to be so nervous, you're going to just go right on. Just go straight through the script. No, pause. Let them respond. Bob will say, yeah, what's going on? Bob, I'm just starting a new project with a couple of millionaires. This is crazy what I saw. And they asked me to call some of the top people I knew to ask you one question only. Do you still keep your options open about making some serious money? Notice what I said. I didn't say, do you keep your options open? I said, do you still keep your options open about making some serious money? Now, everybody's not going to say yes. No. Some people are going to go, no, I'm all set. Say, okay, no problem. If they say I'm all set, say, listen, no problem. Listen, I got to go right now because I had you at the top of my list, but I have about a few other people to reach out to. I got to go. And hang up the phone. Now, this is going to be funny. Some people, when they see you're not trying to push them, they're going to go, wait a minute. Hang up anyway. Because if you don't hang up, you're going to seem like you're desperate. Let them call you back. Some of them will. But some people are going to say this to you. They're going to go, yeah, I keep my options open if I'm making some serious money. Wow, what's up? Bob, you got to see this. Listen, if I text you over something, could you look at it right now? That's all I want you to say. Don't try to explain the business. Please don't try to explain the business. We got tools that can do that for you. So, Bob, it's called the if I would you technique. If I send you over this text right now, would you look at it right now? Now, he may say, yeah. If so, you forward him the text and say, I'll call you back in about 5 minutes. But if he says, no, this is not a good time right now, you simply want to ask, what time is good for you? Stop talking, let him speak. What time is good for you? He said, 6 o'clock. All right, I'm going to send it at about 6. And then I'll call you back at about 6:10, 6:15. Something like that. You're just booking a time of which you're going to follow up with him to get his response. Now, it get interesting. Here you go. This part right here next is where most people drop the ball. So you already piqued their interest and asked them, do they still keep their interest open? Their options open, rather, to make money. You already sent them over the video via text, a very attractive text. I'll make sure all of you get our attractive text and you'll see what I mean. And we can basically format it so it'll fit your company and your opportunity. But then the last part is the three-way call. Most of you were never taught the proper way of how to do a three-way call. So let me tell you how it's done. When you send over that text, they're going to look at it either right now or whatever time you had allotted for them or that you scheduled for them. But then you're going to text your success partners, where you call your upline, because you want to see who's available to do a three-way call with you, because you got a major prospect on the hook. Now, when you text your success leaders, they're going to text you back saying, oh, I can help you, no problem. So now you know who to do the three-way call with. Make sense? Now, for those of you who don't do that, well, if you were to call me out of nowhere and say, Jonathan, I got Bob on the line and I'm in the middle of something, I'm going to say, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you right now, but tell Bob I'll try to catch him later. See, you didn't book my time. You didn't schedule a time with your success leader. So that text to them, letting them know that you got a call with a guy named Bob in about 5 minutes or an hour or whatever time you've already scheduled, that person will let you know who's available. Now, it's time for the three-way call. So you called your success leader. They're on the line already, and they're waiting for you now to call your prospect. Well, Bob is a friend of mine, been a school teacher for the past 10 years, and we do cookouts together every their family and my family every 4th of July, whatever you tell them. So now the success leader have an idea of who's Bob. So they say, okay, I'm ready for the call. When you call Bob, hey, Bob, how's it going? Bob say, hey, what's up, Jonathan? Say, listen, Bob, did you see the video? Say, yeah. What did you like best about it? Don't ask him what he thinks. People are programmed to say the negative. That's just something I learned in psychology years ago. Don't ask what you think. Say, what did you like best? See, that will pretty much prompt a positive response. So people are going to tell you what they like best. You're going to agree with them. You're going to say, hey, I like that service, man. I can get cash back. You're going to go, yeah, that's what I like. They may say, I can make some serious residual money helping people save money. You go, yeah, and that's what I like. Then you want to say this, hey, Bob, listen, while you were watching the video, I got a phone call from one of the top executives in the company. I told them a little bit about you and your background, and they were very impressed a little bit. They said they want to speak to you for a minute, so hold on. Don't ask for permission to hold on, because they'll never give you permission. Take control of your call. Bob, while you were watching the video, I got a phone call from a top executive in the company. I told them about you, and they were very impressed. They wanted to speak to you real quick because they had something to do. They're very busy. Hold on. Click them in, make the merger, and now do a proper edification for both. You would say, let's just say your success partner is Miss Holly Dark. You'll say, Miss Dark, I want to introduce you to Bob. Bob's a school teacher, friend of mine. I've known him for 10 years. You know, we always, 4th of July, have cookouts together. Say, Bob, this, notice the emphasis I put on this. Bob, this is Holly, Miss Holly Dark. She's one of the top executives in this company. Matter of fact, she's the highest income earner for women in this entire company. And she was very excited to speak to you for a moment before she goes to her next meeting. Mrs. Dark, Bob, Mrs. Dark. Put your phone on mute and don't say a word, please. Because right now is the time for you to listen and learn. See, the more you do this with your success leaders, you'll learn what are they saying? What are the key words? How do they close the prospect? Because you can't learn and talk at the same time. So that's the key to the business. Now, this is what you should expect from your success leader. Your success leader, no matter what your business is, your success leader should be saying something like, hey, Bob, listen, it's an honor to be able to speak with you. You know, I did hear a lot about you, and I want to take a couple of minutes out and say hello. Well, first of all, I wanted to tell you that the person you're speaking to, Jonathan, well, and see, Bob's going to edify me a little bit and say how I'm an up-and-coming person in the business. That's what he's going to say about you. How you're up-and-coming person in the business, how you're coachable, and how you're soon going to be one of the top executives within this organization. Then your success leader is going to edify the system. They're going to say, you know what, Bob, got a question. You do know, Bob, that most companies that have a simple system are the most successful, right? Bob's pretty much going to say, yeah. Say, Bob, we have a simple 1, 2, 3 system that doesn't care about your background, doesn't care about your ethnicity, doesn't care about your finances. All our system says is, if you will follow my system, you'll be on the road to financial freedom. Does that make sense to you, Bob? Bob said, yeah, that makes sense. Well, Bob, I got to go now to get on my meeting, but I wanted to just let you know that if you choose to work with us, I would love to have the ability to talk to you and show you our system. Is that okay? Yes. Bob may say yes. Bob, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm just curious from what you heard, if I could train you personally, work with you personally, along with, let's just say with you or with Jonathan, along with Jonathan, would you be willing to partner with us and try our system for the next 30 to 45 days? Some people say yes right on the spot. And when they do, your success leader is going to say, okay, listen, don't just say they're talking to me. Hey, Jonathan, Bob's ready to come on board and be trained right away. So get him his website right now. Should take you about 10 minutes to do so. And y'all give me a call back so that I can officially welcome him to the team. Does that sound good, Bob? See, I'm closing Bob for you. There's nothing else for you to say except, hey, Bob, how do you want your name spelled on your check while you're putting in his information? Make sense? That's an effective way to close. That's an effective way to use our PS3 Text for Success system. Now the ball's in your court. It's time for you to live the life that you deserve. It's your time. May God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you, not just at the top, but on the beaches of the world. Bye for now. God bless.